that understand the struggle of the veterans. They understand this is eventually gonna phase out because we ain't gonna be doing this war shit.
Facts.
Right. But for right now, we have warriors that suffer and fought in these wars, and now we're gonna be using them boots on the ground to help in the community to reorganize as we redistribute the wealth.
Okay.
So they bring these new recruits into all of these government agencies. All of these agencies are now defunct, been defunct for 3 years. Right? But they still using the template for a training tool to maximize the use of the experience of the aged ones who are leaving.
Okay.
Right? So you take what you need from the old system so you can transition into the new system, and you learn from the best people in the field with the best intentions to do the best job to give the people that American dream they lied to us about before they dropped this goddamn Plymouth Rock shit on our ass.
Now, another question: is Trump with us or against us? Because he stole all the federal sealed documents and not giving them back.
Look, he ain't stole nothing. First of all, who loaded up his truck with the documents? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
The same motherfuckers who told the Department of Justice that the documents was missing. They was also in communication with Trump the whole time. And he was like, yeah, sure, come on, get whatever you need. But they weren't looking for that. That was a smoke screen. Right? Because now they agitating him to the point where all of the fraud shit that they trying to keep undercover, he gonna drop the bomb and expose all that shit.
He's so petty. I can see him doing that shit too. Like, oh, get you on, like, oh, everything with a seal on it. Put it in the car. Come on.
He been telling us, look, in his speeches, ever since January, he been saying the same guy.
It was around the Capitol. Old boy had the black pawn on his body. They captured the flag. He had the Buffalo Soldier horns on. He freaking howled through the hall.
I did a whole I did a report on it as soon as it happened.
Where is
it? On my Facebook page.
I'm like, would you look at this? I'm like,
I did a video on my Rod Hayes page about a couple of weeks before they took it down. That I was explaining to people occupying Pelosi's desk. And I showed him where he put in the public domain that he was sent by us.
Mm-hmm. Black Pawn.
Right? And he told them that he was part of the QAnons. And he told them that he was in special forces in the United States Marines on special assignment. And then he went in there and kicked his feet up and planted the Old Glory, the flag of the land, behind the Admiralty flag to recover the jurisdiction.
Yes.
So that shift us from Admiralty and maritime jurisdiction and put us back under the law of the land, which is the tribal laws that we had that predate the Constitution. Mm-hmm. But the Constitution has always been in effect ever since we've been here, because part of the chief becoming a chief, he used to have to remember each part of it, and not until it was totally memorized could he attain the office to be a lawgiver in the community, because the Constitution had to be known by heart, because it got to be in your heart.
Okay, with that, what's the significance of Trump pleading the fifth 44 times?
That was a message directly to Malik Angel Bay that he see you and he coming to get you.
I figured that. Nice.
The fifth is the 5-point star, Peace Stone Nation. 44 is Chief Malik Angel Bay angel number.
Nice. I figured that. Now,
so he was letting him know that when I say free Larry Hoover, I mean free motherfucking Chief Malik Angel Bay. Period. I don't just mean because my chief, he ain't the only one of the chiefs. And Mama said ain't no big eyes and no little U's. Big Mama said don't leave no stone unturned. So everywhere I see a chief in crisis, I'm going to fucking say something.
Okay.
And when I say something about one, it applies to all of them, whether they the male chiefs or the female chiefs. And we got more female chiefs than we got male chiefs.
Very true.
That's how we end up having a matriarchal society. I got 26 seconds.
Brittany Garner. What's the significance of her and why are they holding her? Who are they trying to exchange her for? They won't tell us what to exchange for. Like, who are they trying to exchange her for and why? They tricked her into going over there. I think that was a whole setup. And anyway, really? You're going to hold her and she's playing?
Hey, Robert. Hold on, let me get I gotta switch to this laptop. We live.
Got you. I'm in here, Elder.
Oh yeah, we live right now. Hey, I'm gonna pull that folder up, man. Hey, if you're in the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. About to get it cracking with the legendary brother Rod Hayes, man, in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, hold on, let me get this chat pulled up and we taking off, man. Non-stop action.
I'm trying to find it on YouTube on my other device.
Yeah, you probably have to reload it because not reload the but just reload YouTube because it just popped up just now, probably.
Yep. I just want to be able to see the live chat.
Better get it cracking, bro. I got the live chat pulled up. Let me share this. Oh yeah, I got the thumbnail already put up on there. So hey, if you're in the building, we give them time to come in because I just made the announcement just like 30 minutes ago. So they loading in here now. It's going up now.
Mm-hmm.
So we give them a couple minutes. So just hit your shit, get right, set up. We're gonna get in.
So for the ones that's coming in earlier today, we're going to be going over some of the history and show y'all how they be hiding shit in plain sight when they be telling the story. Right. So a lot of people, Elder, than heard me say a lot of times that we left the land to go fight the Gullah Wars or the Seminole Wars, depending on who's telling the story, the victor or the defeated, or us versus them. The person telling the story determine what the name of the wars is called. So when the Spaniards is telling it, or those sympathetic to the Spanish cause, conquistadors, they call it the Seminole Wars. But the key reason they call it the Seminole Wars is what we need to be trying to figure out. Because we need to find out what the word Seminole means. Right? And the root word is semi.
Oh yeah, that's fire. Go ahead.
Semi means part or half or almost.
Okay.
It's a portion of something. The Spaniards claim they called us Seminoles because we were an admixture of tribes. We weren't an original tribe. We was tribes, conglomerate of tribes. Now, they was telling the world in the Seminole Wars, the Black Seminoles was runaway slaves that ran away to Florida. Now, before we go any further with that concept, anybody ever heard in anybody's history book that the slaves fled south to escape slavery?
I heard it.
Where'd they go?
I mean, that's not south. They said north. I mean, they said they escaped north.
Yeah, to escape slavery, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is Florida north
No,
or south?
south.
So all of a sudden now they escaping to the south. And this is where the hotbed of activity is, primarily in the southeastern portion of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So do we got a map in that collection?
Let's see. Right here, I think it's the map. Is that one of the maps you had?
Showing where the Seminoles were. If not, it's going to be explained in the other posts anyway.
Okay.
You see that red line?
Okay, you want to build that back up? All right. Hold up. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Scroll down under the key.
The Seminoles.
Scroll down on the picture so we can see the map.
You see it right there?
It's going to tell you what each color line means.
Yeah, the red represents Seminole. The purple represents Chickasaw. Yellow represents Creek. Blue represents Cherokee.
Mm-hmm. I want the people that's watching to see it too.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, they say that they brought us on ships. How the fuck is they getting across the Gulf of Mexico into New Orleans?
Yeah, right. That's a good right here. The yellow, the Seminole. If they
That's
ain't got
Creek
no boat.
Indian. Yellow, red is the Seminole. How they coming across the Gulf?
Yeah, how do they get across if they ain't got no boats?
But look where they going. You see where they are going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the Trail of Tears.
Mm-hmm.
We was actually moving in the opposite direction of the arrows. And they was moving with the $5 Indians backtracking on where we left so that they can feel our encampments, our villages, and turn them into reservations.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the pattern that they shown. They saying that we went west, but when we read the story about the Seminole Wars, we gonna find out which direction we was really going.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't the one wrote this shit. I ain't write this shit, Elder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just pointing out what I see.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Yeah, I got you. This right here, fight. This right here, something to think about.
Mm-hmm. So we letting the people get a chance to come in. We at 85 now. As soon as we break 100, we gonna take off full flight on this shit.
All right.
So the start is the pictures that's actual screenshots of an article that tells the history of the Seminole Wars or the Gullah Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So go to the folder. We at 90, Elder. So this might give us right on time.
Let me go back to the first picture. What you start because they all in order. How you sent them to me.
Right. Let's go back. Let's see what the layout look like. And then I can tell you where I need to be.
Okay. All right. Let me blow it up. This might be the same. Right here, same picture. I don't need one picture of it.
Okay. The reason why this picture is in here, you see the red circle right there?
Where?
The picture you was just on. Go back to it.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, we just gonna go through the pictures.
All right.
Because they just in here for reference points.
Yeah, right there.
The second one. Go to the second picture at the top.
Okay.
Because you already had the first one was Taj. Right? Then the second one you had it up, but you took it down. No, not that. Go back over to the left 2 pictures.
I got it.
Okay, I'm looking at the other screens. I need to be looking at the same screen you on.
Okay, yeah. This is the picture you're talking about with the red circle on it, right?
Right. Now you see what it's saying there?
Yeah. It says Oxman Bay praying in front of Mongolian. I can't see that.
Okay, now blow the picture up so that they can see what's going on. Because you wouldn't know that this is not a pilgrim and the so-called Indian, except for the way that the Mongolians dressed over there was different.
Mm-hmm.
The leather they used was from the yak, which is a different texture from the leather we use from the bison.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So you'll see that they guard, it looks more harder leather. But remember, also another reason for this picture right here is I told you that the Moors was fighting Seminoles.
Mhm.
I mean, was fighting Mongols, and they was capturing them, using them as servants and slaves, and that's who they brought over here and passed off as $5 Indians.
Mhm.
This just showing you a Moor doing salat in front of the Mongols that's obviously about to kill his ass.
That's fire, man. See what I'm out.
Yep. Okay, now this picture right here is important. You see those swords on their hat?
Mhm.
All of them was sworn by a death oath, including Kirkman Bey.
Mhm.
But he couldn't leave Millie Ill in there because he was dirty too. Right?
Both of them was dirty.
Yep. So it was a couple of more people that left the Moorish Science Temple after the funeral of Noble Drew Ali, but they became FOI later on. But we're not going to get into that. That's going to sidetrack us. But the reason we got this picture is so you can see these motherfuckers is sworn to secrecy. That's Gerald Ford at the top right, C. Kirkman Bey top center. That's motherfucking J. Edgar Hoover top left. I think that's Eisenhower on the bottom left, and that's an actor. I forgot his name. But that's all from the ancient.
I know these are three president. Sure.
Mm-hmm. This all the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic shrine.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what that's all about. Okay, go to the next picture. This is a crest of the black nobility. That's how black them niggas is. We black, but we ain't that black.
Uh-huh.
That's because their heart is that black. Straight chaos beings. But they ain't the chaos beings like we are. We chaos beings from the order of the light.
Yeah.
So they come over here with a different energy. Truman. That's the president we seen. The president we seen was Truman. Okay, now notice the colors.
Yeah.
Colors is always important. All right, let's go on to the next one. These are Mongols and Huns, or what it say at the top?
It says
that's Latin. We ain't got to try to read it. It's Latin.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Look at the bottom of it. See if it got something written in English.
No, that's the whole picture right there.
Okay, now these are the same motherfuckers they passing off as $5 Indians, mixed with pale skinned Europeans. Okay, let's go. I wanted them to see what they look
about
like.
The type of race. Like it says something about the type of race that what. I know this right here is like Latin. Is what Q is what typo like
yeah, the Asiatic continent.
Yeah,
what types of races from the Asiatic continent.
Yep, that's what it's saying. Yeah,
I didn't want to translate it. So.
Yeah. But
since you pushed the issue
off over time of just seeing different shit, I can just translate some because I know a little bit of Spanish.
Okay, now look at these people.
Yeah.
This is a picture of your Seminole nation fighting against the enemy. This is what we looked at like. This is how we dress.
Mm-hmm. That's
right.
Keep in mind.
Now you notice we got different styles of dress, different headgear. That's because we a conglomeration of tribes right now.
Mm-hmm. That's fire.
Okay, let's go on to the next one.
That's fire. How you got that right there?
Okay, that's the map we went over earlier. Right. Now, what this say?
The goal of Seminole to defeat U.S. Army. Christmas Day, 1837. The Battle of Lake
Okeechobee. That was one of the most definitive battles to curb the people being taken as prisoners of war and used as servants.
Mm-hmm.
That they called the slave system, which we're gonna get to that in a minute because we need to find out what they really was doing with this emancipation shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, now let's read what this say. It says the Seminole Wars, 3 related military conflicts in Florida between the United States and the Seminole, citizens of a Native American nation. Now look what it say. This is important. Which formed in the region during the early 1700s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That means that before the 1700s, what we know as Seminoles wasn't formed.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Right. Now look what it say. Hostilities commenced in 1816 and continued through 1858 with 2 periods of uneasy truce between active conflict. You see what it say now, right?
Yep.
All right. Now, this is, notice they call it the Seminole Wars.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't never had no truce with them motherfuckers, is what they not telling you. But let's go on to the next.
Yeah, that's right. We ain't never back down. Go ahead.
Now, notice the name at the top of that.
Yep.
See the year?
Yep. 1739, 1858.
Now, read what it said at the bottom of the picture.
The real reason
U.S. chattel slavery ended.
Okay, all right. Yeah. That's deep.
Okay, so in the book Moors and Freemasonry, it say that the Moors was taking different people hostages, and according to their level, they would auction them back off. Keep that in mind. Remember, slaves were supposed to have been auctioned.
Yeah.
But now in the Moorish
prisoners of war.
Right. In the Moorish description, though, they saying that they were captives in war that they was auctioning off. I'm gonna put that up on our next one. I'm gonna bring that book out so I can show you what I'm talking about.
That's fire.
Okay, now let's go on in because we're about to start getting into some serious reading now.
We got 200 people in this joint. It's getting down. It's going live.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, this is just another showing you the true wars that ended chattel slavery in the U.S. And they saying it was the North versus the South. And they told us the North was the ones trying to abolish slavery, right? I've been saying the whole time, we didn't believe in slavery over here. Right?
Yep.
So why all of a sudden, if the North is fighting to abolish slavery, why are they hostile to this group of people?
Right.
It ain't making no sense, is it?
Nope.
Okay. Let's see what the next picture is. I might have you go to the Google for a minute, but I need to see the next picture first so I know where we at in the spread. That's important. See what it say under there?
Your Massey.
Delegate wars. The unconquered. You see it say unconquered, right?
Yeah, unconquered.
Who in the fuck is the Yamasi?
Right. Yeah, I know who they is, but like I say,
do he look like he came from motherfucking Asia?
Nah, he look like he came from West Africa with the Malayan Moors, the Mandingos, Mansa Musa now.
Or he look more like he came from one of these tribes over here.
Or he came from the Yamasis who mixed in with the Washita, who became the Malayan Moors. They came over here and they dressed like that dude just dressed. Okay, let's go to the next picture. Right, because before I start reading what I want to get into, this showing you a picture of actual people that's called Seminoles. We need to know what the people look like that we talking about while we talking about them, so we can have the right image in our mind while we talk about these people. Yeah, that's right. That's good.
All right, so this is what they look like. I might be a couple more before we get to the article, but keep going.
All right.
Okay, this is the article. Now stop right here. Go to Google. Because we need to find out what this emancipation shit is. Look up emancipation etymology.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't even type it. The term emancipation derived from emancipatio post.
Spread that out so you can see the etymology of the word at the bottom of that same post.
Okay, let me blow it up.
Because you're gonna find out that it means to transfer property.
Yeah, which term stems capital. Okay, let me blow it up. Agility means a free person for previous restraints of legal disability.
That's not giving you the etymology of the word though. Go
Yeah, let
back.
me go back. Okay, I go back. All right, this might be it right here. Setting free. Set free from control. Slavery. Which one you want me to pull up? Because it's mostly talking about the free from restraints, control, or power of another.
And we need to. Oh, you spelled it wrong at the top. You spelled emancipation wrong. It's with an E.
Yeah, I got it with an E right here. I got it with an E.
At the top in the search bar?
No, not to my life, not at the search bar, but I got it with
no, when you go to the search bar, put it in there right, it's gonna pull up the etymology of the word.
Yeah, see, I got it right here. I got the E on there now. It's the same thing.
Right, but it's not giving you what we're looking for. You got to write it right in the search box to get the part we're looking for.
Yeah, I got it written in the search bar.
Okay,
right
now let's go back to the top.
All right. I think you might be delayed. Your stream might be delayed on what you're watching because I got the.
Okay, look.
Okay. All right.
The etymology, the term emancipation derives from emancipatio, the act of liberating a child from paternal authority, which in turn stems from manu capere, or capture from someone else's hands. It's a transfer of property in truth. Right?
Yep.
It's because that's what it's saying right there, where it's saying liberating the child from the paternal authority, which in turn stems from manu capere, capture from someone else's hands. That means the state, Abraham Lincoln representing the corporation, took the slaves took the POWs from the agents that was holding them in a private capacity and made them become a manumission servant. Put the term manumission in there, M-A-N. Put the search bar out.
What? Say it, spell it again.
M-A-N-U-M-I-S-S-I-O-N. This is a trustee status of a servant.
And another word for that is subjects, right? Subjects.
No. Just pull it up. Let's see what it say. Read what it say.
It says it comes from the old French manumission, meaning freedom, emancipation, and it comes directly from Latin manumission, meaning freeing of a slave. It is derived from the word manu, meaning hand, and the same root applies to the word manually. And mirrors means let's go.
Okay, now the reason why I have you looking this word up is a legal doctrine called meritorious manumission. So take out etymology and in front of that put meritorious, and I'll spell it for you. Okay, go in front of that word. MERITORIUS. Can you read what it say? I can't see it on the unless I wait for it to come in on the other one. Okay, so the term meritorious manumission comes from the Meritorious Manumission Act of 1710 in the United States, which authorized the legal emancipation of slaves or improvement in their status in return for certain good deeds. Such deeds could include saving a so-called white person's life or saving a white person's property. Right? So this is when they start giving the name freedmen out to the ones who had meritorious manumission. Now, it's the same thing as having trustee status on the plantation.
Can you hear me? Oh,
I can now.
Oh damn! I was reading it. Then I thought y'all was hearing me. And then you started.
You must have been on mute because I just started reading.
All right.
You couldn't hear you.
Okay, all right. My bad. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, that's what they fucking with my shit or something. All right, where you want me to go now?
Okay, now that we understand that meritorious manumission is trustee status. Trustee status comes by emancipation, which is right in the document or the doctrine of meritorious manumission. If you look right there, you will see where it say emancipation, legal emancipation of slaves.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't always mean freedom because it all can mean improvement in their status. You keep hearing everybody talking about status correction, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're talking about.